So according to the research I've done on YouTube, as far as getting more viewers for your shows, you got to give folks a preview of what's coming up along in the video. But we're just having fun here.
Welcome back.
Episode 15, here we go. And first off, I just want to say thank you to Baby Godzilla for your past purchases. Like I said, and this goes for anybody else in there. If you decide you want to make a purchase from us on our eBay store, make sure you leave a message when you're making the purchase and saying, hey, you know, I'm one of the YouTube viewers or what have you, so that we can thank you on the videos. Because we definitely appreciate the support, but don't feel obligated. You don't have to buy nothing from us, obviously. But if you see a good deal or you want a good deal and you're a YouTube viewer, maybe we're asking a little too much for Olaf. I don't know. But just send us a message on eBay and say, hey, I'm one of your subscribers or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And maybe we can work something out. Who knows? But you definitely don't have to. The best thing you can do is hit like and subscribe on these videos. So quick update for the Gizmo guy that's trying to get the free replacement. Claims that these fingers were, one of the fingers was broken or something somehow. I don't know. And then he's got a damaged box. He can't return it because the box got soaked, and he can't go to the post office or grocery store because he's disabled and lost his thumbs in a thumb wrestling match and can't take photos anymore. You'll get that joke if you watch the last video. Well, anyway, in an effort to not lie to the guy that's trying to get the replacement, we sent out a short on YouTube and basically told anybody that saw the video that we promised them we would accept whatever offer they send us for this lot right here. We'll accept it, and all they have to do is pay that and then the shipping cost. And Steam Buns took us up on that offer. And thank you very much, Steam Buns. Hopefully you enjoy this deal because they're both brand new and I think they're cool. I don't know. But we're losing a little bit of money on there. So Joe John, whatever his name was, the negative guy, we did lose some money, but for a good purpose. And now we can tell the guy that's trying to get the free replacement, hey, we don't have one at all. Even if we wanted to send you a replacement, we can't do it. So there we go. It'll be interesting to see what he says next when he finds out that we don't have any more replacements. So whatever. And here's the orders. We got 9 total, including Steam Buns. That's a funny name. And we'll show these to you. So we got Olaf. You've seen these. If you've been watching the video, you've seen this plenty of times. But Olaf, Silly Charades, Mr. Potato Head thing. This was picked up from that estate sale in the last video. It's a Polly Pocket necklace, and it has like, I can't open this with one hand, but it's got the little bear in there, and the little swinging Polly thing, whatever. It's like a McDonald's toy. That sold for $15. Buyer pay shipping on that. And we got 2 of those from that estate sale. And then you may remember this from a previous video. This was found in a bin at the Have Off store that had a whole bunch of Blu-rays and DVDs in it. And it was, I think, $3 for this. Or $2. I don't know. I want to say $3. And I don't remember if it was half off or not. But anyway, sold for $12. Buyer pay shipping on that. And then we have a PlayStation 2 jam-packed demo disc. I think this sold for $6 or $7. I don't remember. And then also we have Scooby-Doo and Dick Dastardly. This is when they came out with the movie. Walmart had a whole bunch of these and they were on clearance, and we bought these a couple years ago. And they're slowly getting out of here. We'll be glad when they get out of here because they take up a lot of space. And then this was bought from Hasbro. It's the Mandalorian and Grogu. You've seen a few of these being sold recently, and that's because we lowered the price. But yeah, for whatever reason, they just didn't sell that great at the beginning, and now the market's flooded with them. The market's been flooded with them for over a year now. So, but they're still cool figures. So at this point, we're just getting our money back. Like I said before in previous videos, when you're selling new items like that, you say you have an account with Loungefly, Hasbro, Mattel, whoever, or you're going through a distributor, it's really hard to make money off the new toys unless you can happen to get lucky and find one of the toys that they just didn't make a whole ton of, and then all of a sudden there's a big demand for it, and then the prices jack up. For instance, this Hulk right here, right? So they came out with these Hulks, and these were pretty dang popular. They still are very popular. But they also had an Iron Man one, and what was the other one? I can't remember what the other one was. But the Iron Man one didn't sell nowhere near as good as as the Hulk ones did. So people were running out of these Hulks real quick, and that in turn made the value go up. So we saw that come in. We've held on to these for I want to say like 2 years now, and now a good one, white, like this one has damaged packaging, but one that's like in mint condition is selling for around $100, $100+. We only paid, I want to say it was like $18 or something for these. I don't remember. But this one's got damaged corner there, and we took best offer for this specific one, and they paid $75 for this Hulk. But these are super cool Hulks. If you're a Marvel fan and or a Hulk fan and you want a cool figure, this one is super cool. So if you can get a good deal on it, definitely go out there and get one. We're going to be selling them, but it's probably not a good deal for you if you're a thrifty person like me, because we're going to ask top dollar for ours, minus ones with damage case. Maybe we can offer another one of these up that has damage case, but I still got a whole bunch of these, and we don't have them listed that are in the ones that are in really good condition. We don't have them listed yet. We'll get to it. And then you also have Wolverine with his fire claws. This one's a damaged case or damaged box, and I don't remember how much we sold this for. $20, I think. No, $18, $18 or $19 because of the damaged box. But yeah, Hasbro sends these in those little cases you see on Walmart pallets all the time. They're really thin boxes, and they don't always make it in the greatest condition. So that's just the nature of the beast sometimes. Anyway, that's everything we got going out. Thank you again, Baby Godzilla and Steam Buns, for your purchase. We appreciate you helping us out so that we can be truthful with the potential scammer guy and tell him we don't have one. And we're going to head off to the thrift stores. We got a couple newer Xbox games. No Mario Karts, but we'll check out some of these. Alright, so we're looking at this one. This looks like a pretty good bag. It's like $7. I don't think we're going to get those. It's got Thomas the Train, action figures, some, what are these called? These num-nums, or I can't remember. Anyway, this is what our hookup brought out. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 seasons of The Simpsons, and I checked them all. They're all complete. And then he has Futurama ones. We're going to put those back. We don't want those ones, but he gave them to us anyway. And we also found another one of these shark guys, $1.99 for him. And this is from 1997. So, and they're bringing out more stuff. All right, in case you're new to the channel, we normally try to only spend $10 per thrift store. So sometimes we go over, like today. $30.14 for all the Simpsons and the Beast Shark thing, Beast Lab guy, and then the old Tiger Electronics game. So we're definitely 14 cents over budget for the day, but we're going to go to the half off store and just look around, see what we can find. Probably not going to get nothing unless it's just something really crazy. All right, we're at the half off store. Thought this was cool. It's only 99 cents. It's like from the 70s AFC football glass. We're just going to throw it up there over here somewhere and let the pastor know about it. Thought this was cool. Old plastic forks from Albertsons. Really old. Music's loud here, man. All right, nothing really at the half off store that we just had to get. I mean, there's a few things that we probably could have picked up, but we're already at our $30 for the day. So unless it's something super crazy, we're not going to pick it up today. Salvation Army's cleared off their shelves. What is this? All right, not really seeing anything I just got to get today. So I think we're done here at Salvation Army. And we're back. We spent a total of $30.14 at Goodwill this morning. We didn't buy nothing at the half off store, and we didn't buy anything at the Salvation Army, but we did get this stuff right here. So we got Simpsons seasons 2 through 8 on DVD, and we paid $2.99 a piece for those. The comp that we showed you was for Simpsons 2 through 9 plus the Simpsons DVD movie. And so when we calculated our expected profit after taking out shipping and eBay fees, we used $75 for this. So you'll take off the fees and the shipping costs from that $75, and then whatever's left over is going to be included in our expected profit out of all this stuff. But we paid $5 for this old 97 Tiger Electronics Name That Tune handheld. And I don't know if you can see right there, but 97 right there. And that is in really good condition. This really is in really good condition. The comp that we showed you was for one that was had a really good packaging. And there was 2 comps that we found, one for the $29.99 and another one for like 19 something. But the 19 something, the blister packaging was really messed up. Like it was obviously some severe shelf damage going on there. And then if you've been watching our videos for a while, you definitely notice that anytime we see B-slab sharks, we'll pick them up, especially if they're, $1.99 or $3 even, maybe $5 up to that sometimes, because those sell pretty good. And that one works. We already tested it out. We looked him over. He doesn't really look like he needs cleaned at all. I mean, he's in really good condition. So that's everything we picked up. The profits we are expecting out of all this stuff, if we get what we're asking for, is going to be around $70.85. Run! All right, it's Thursday morning and we have 11 orders, I believe. So first off, we've got another damaged box Wolverine going out. I think we may have 1 or 2 more left of those. This is a Bicentennial Tyco train. If you've been watching the videos, you may remember me picking up a big bin at Goodwill that had a whole bunch of trains in it. And these 3 were, this is a set right here. There's a engine, dummy engine, and a caboose. And these were in that bin along with a bunch of other trains. But this sold for $30 alone. Buyer pays shipping on that. And then we have a Moana. What is that guy's name? The Rock plays. I can't remember his name. Maui or whatever. But anyway, his sword sold for $15. Buyer pays shipping. It works. And then we also have a Brave and Bold reprint issue from Loot Crate going out. And then we were just talking about the Hulk yesterday. I believe it was, right? Yesterday. I don't know. I lose track of time. But anyway, here's the Iron Man version of it. And the other character that they made was Captain America. I couldn't remember what it was yesterday, but we sold one of the Iron Mans. And then this is from the Thomas the Train Trackmasters bag we picked up from Salvation Army. And this sold for, I want to say $10. I forgot already. Let's see. Yep, $10 buyer pays shipping for this guy right here, and it works, so that's cool. And then we've got Call of Duty. This sold for, not this one, this one sold for like $5 plus shipping, but this one right here, Big Mother Truckers, sold for $10 buyer pays shipping on that. And then a postcard sold for $5. It's only going to be 97 cents to ship it out. Another Loungefly Nickelodeon wallet, and finally a Doctor Strange Marvel Legends figure going out. This one's pretty neat. We only have 1 left of these. Took me a while to find it because I messed up my SKU on eBay. So I was like, where the heck is this? But I eventually found it. So we didn't have to cancel any orders. That's good. Anyway, that's everything going out today. Friday morning, and we have 8 orders going out, or 20, depending on how you look at it, because this person purchased 13 orders of these multi-passes. We threw a few extra in there for them because they bought so many. And then we also have Justice League of America reprint, Brave and Bold issues from Loot Crate. We got Guitar Hero 3, PS2 going out. We got 2 of these Iron Man figures going out. I don't know why all of a sudden those are selling, but we'll take them for sure. And then a Polly Pocket. We took best offer on this, and they spent close to $30 going out the door. And then this Instax Mini, right? Is that how you say it? Instax. I want to say Instamax, but it's not. But anyway, this sold for $30 buyer pay shipping, and we're happy to see that go too. And we haven't heard from the guy that's trying to get the replacement gizmo ornament since we told him to send pictures in our last message. And it's been a few days now. So we haven't been able to tell him, hey, we definitely don't have a replacement now for you because we sold that one for $1. But anyway, since he hasn't responded, we're just assuming that he was trying to scam, or she, whoever, was trying to scam just to get a free ornament since they haven't responded to the request of sending pictures. And we went ahead and added them to the blocked buyers list so that they are no longer able to purchase from us under that account anyway. So I guess they could change their name. I don't know. But anyway, we're going to head off to the thrift stores. This can't be good. It's at a school crossing. Well, I don't see a wrecked car, but there is somebody sitting on the curb over there yelling at the cops. I don't know what's going on. So the passer is showing off his garage sale find this morning. Look at this. He got some old turtle splinters in there, down buried in there somewhere. A couple other figures. Check it out. And then he also picked up some Simpsons. Pretty cool. All right, the passer gave me the yo-yo. Maybe we could fix it or something. It's pretty cool though. It's in really good shape. Just the string's broken. We picked up this Peacock Linkables for $2.99 and my audio was out. All right, it was $3.23. All right, is there anything good in here? Let's see. We're gonna have to check the cases, make sure there's nothing in there. Oh look, DS games. All right, well, I will turn the camera back on if I find Wii Mario Kart in any of these, or Wii Sports. All right, so I was looking in here just to make sure Mario Kart or Wii Sports or something wasn't in the case for the Wii Fit game. And we're just looking at the prices. This one's $9.99. That one's $19.99. We don't understand the pricing strategy around here. $10 a pop. Technically. We're gonna look them up. All right, we're gonna grab all three of them. So we're going over budget. I offered one to the passer, but you'll never guess what he did. $32.37 for the bongos. I thought this was cool. These are like 1950s puzzles. You got Donald Duck right here, and then somebody's got like Tom and Jerry. Pretty cool idea though. All right, I didn't find nothing at Salvation Army, but the passer found that. There you go. We spent $35.60, so we're like $5.60 over our normal budget because we try to only spend $10 per thrift store, and we usually hit up 3 thrift stores when we go into town. But we paid $10 each for these bongos. We got 3 of them there, and they look like they're all in decent condition. They just need to be cleaned. We did a little testing right here. You might be able to see that on cleaning it. So I think they'll clean up pretty nice. And then we also got the Linkable. This just needs to be wiped down a little bit. Other than that, it looks pretty good, and I'm sure it works. And then the passer gave us the awesome 90s yo-yo. This is from 1990. And the only reason I know that is because I was looking at the edge. You might be able to see it, but there's writing right inside there. I had to get a magnifying glass out to see it, but it's like Mirage Toys or something. And it's too bad the string's not there because, I mean, this yo-yo is in really good condition. So what we're probably going to do is hang it up somewhere. I don't know, up on the ceiling. I don't know. Could use it as a Christmas ornament, I guess. But the profits we're expecting out of this is $32.21. Not selling that. Just selling these and that. And then that's our box of Wii remotes that are filthy that we're cleaning. Look at that. Ugh. We had one like that yesterday. But you can see it over there, that bin right there. That's full of all remotes that we've tested and cleaned. So we're getting closer to getting a bunch of those Wii's listed. So there you go. Saturday morning, we have 7 orders going out today. So we got Spider-Man Armor Mark 1 figure going out. We've got another Grogu and Mandalorian going out. This is a DK2 guard transformer, and it's sealed in the box from Hasbro, so I can't take it out, but it kind of looks like the A-Team van. And then we also have another one of these Loungefly glow in the dark Minnie Mouse pumpkin wallets, another Brave and Bold, and a Bugatti t-shirt. This is a pretty nice looking shirt, but sometimes we do clothing. We pick it up every once in a while. I really don't like to do clothing just because you got to clean it, iron it, and all that stuff. It just takes way more time to do that than it does just to clean like a simple Linkable or something. And then finally, our last order is the big one. This sold for $105. It was 16 Polly Pockets. So we put 4 in each little baggie here. And yeah, $105 buyer pay shipping. And then we threw in some extras for them. But these were mostly the ones left over from the last big estate sale we just went to that didn't match to any of the little compact cases that we had picked up. So there you go. We're going to head off to thrift stores. $10. All right. We may do the Skylanders thing. It's $1.99, but it's half off today, so it'd be $1. All right, half off of this. It was $4. It'll be $2 today, but it's got some turtle figures in there. We'll probably grab this. All right, so we found these 3 Zach designs. We got Batman, Minecraft, and Captain America plates, and these are all half off, so they're going to be what, 35 cents for these? We're going to grab these. $4.37, and the sugar mamas in tow keep me in check today. Well, I don't resell furniture, but I thought this was super cool. It's like lion radio and record player thing. Isn't this neat? I don't know what's in here. Ooh, what is this? This thing's fancy. Is that, oh, that's for drinks and stuff? Cool. Well, we keep looking. We're at Goodwill. We haven't found nothing yet. Might be time for Salvation Army. There's no video games that we're interested in, but I saw this VHS. It's called Timmy the Tooth. And I think we're going to grab it because there's actually been 3 sales this year and there's only 9 active listings. So we'll give it a shot. I just want to see how dumb this is. Ooh, I just found these. Band of Brothers on Blu-ray in the Pacific, both still. Probably going to do that. And the pastor found more Taylor Swift stuff because he likes Taylor Swift. She's the best. Some kind of world tour book. He's going to pick that up and try to make a little buck. It's only $1.99 here. All right, we spent $7.53 on Timmy the Tooth and Band of Brothers in the Pacific. Oh, I see some stuff in here. We're going to have to check some of these figures out. All right, so we're at Salvation Army. We're going to grab this. It's from 2001, I think. Walmart exclusive. And then Buzz Lightyear. The octopus guy, I forgot his name, but from Spider-Man. Looks just like the one in the movie. And then a shredder. So since the wife is here, she's looking at stuff, and then we decided to look at shirts and stuff. And for whatever reason, they have like 3 of these, and they look new. There's no tags or nothing, but they're Tommy Bahama, $3 each. And they've even got the embroidered little swordfish down there on these. It's tempting. $10.22 for all this. Okay, we're back from the thrift stores. We spent a total of $22.12. And this stuff right here, along with this right here, is what came in the bag with the turtles. And most of the stuff you've seen comps for, but we'll throw up a few comps for a few of these things. So this handful right here is not going to be sold on eBay. We might just save this stuff and put it in lots of stuff later and then try to sell, or just throw in a garage sale. But these are the 5 items we're going to try to sell from that bag on eBay. So we got a Dora the Explorer camcorder. It's not like the best condition, but we're going to give it a shot. And then we also have this Playmates Vicom figure from 2014, Donatello. And then this, was it Skyline or something? I had to look it up. But he comes with the swords. So the comp I provided doesn't have the swords. And yeah, I'm sure that's going to help the value a little bit more. Plus it's got the hook and the little zipper thing, whatever you want to call that. And then we got this. I didn't know what this was. I had to look it up, but it's definitely from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, called Bona Frog. It's kind of goofy looking. We'll try to sell him. And then this one we may try to sell. I still haven't decided yet. It's a Mega Bloks turtle, but I'm not sure what we're going to do with this. We'll figure it out. Anyway, here's the rest of it. We did pop this in and watched it over there, a little bit of it, but it was so dumb that I had to turn it off and rewind it. So we'll try to sell that. And of course you got the brand new Band of Brothers and the Pacific. We'll sell those as a set. We got the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Shredder, the Portal thing, Spider-Man 2, Dr. Ock. We got, I don't think I put a comp up for this. This will probably go in with our bin of Toy Story toys so we can bundle it with other stuff later. So there's no comp for that. But then you saw the plates too, which that one was surprising. And we only paid 35 cents for these plates because they were half off. So the expected profits for the stuff that we are going to try to sell, which is basically from the plates over, is around $71.92. Monday morning, we have 14 orders going out. No estate sales this week, but I think last week was good enough for a few weeks. I don't know. We didn't see anything that great listed this week, so it is what it is. It gave us more time to get some things listed and clean some weeds and stuff, which hopefully we'll get a few listed today. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. Something's always coming up, but If you guys are enjoying these videos, we definitely appreciate it if you hit like and subscribe.
Don't just view it, do it.
And perhaps you're just sticking around to see the mess because it makes you feel better about your mess. I have no idea. But if you guys got suggestions for the videos, you want to see something different, leave them in the comments below. I'm open to suggestions. I like making the videos, and it gives me somebody to talk to during the day, because if you resell alone, then talking to the walls is not that fun, right? So anyway, this is the sales we got going out today. So we got Scooby-Doo and Dick Dastardly. You've seen a few of these being sold. We bought these on clearance at Walmart a long time ago. And then this is either from a garage sale or a grab bag at Goodwill. I don't remember, but it sold for $10 for this one tech deck. And that's includes the shipping. And then we also have, you've seen these if you've been watching the videos, Minnie Mouse glow in the dark pumpkin wallet. We only got a few of those left. And Game Boy Color Tarzan, decent copy right here. The label looks pretty good. And that sold for $3.50, buyer pay shipping. And the reason is because we've had this for a long time. And usually when we have stuff, you know, we'll do like intervals 3 months, 6 months, and a year. If it's been in here over a year, and I remember to do the sale once the old one expires, we're usually doing like 30 to 40% off. So sometimes you can get some decent deals. I mean, we're just trying to move the inventory. And then we bought a whole stack of postcards from a couple of estate sales. And the last one, I think we paid $40, and there's probably like a few hundred in there. Well, this one sold for $7 for this one postcard. So it's Nantucket. I don't know. I don't know why people buy those. I guess people collect postcards. I don't know. Everybody's got their thing, right? And then we got Little People Cinderella, brand new in box, and Prince Charming. I don't remember how much that sold for. I didn't write any of this stuff down. $9 buyer pay shipping. So out the door, they're like just over $15. And then this is one of the Trackmasters, Thomas the Train Trackmasters that we picked up in that one bag. And we've already sold a few of them. I think it was $6 for the bag. And we've already sold like 3 or 4 trains out of there. Well, there's another one. And that one sold for $10 buyer pay shipping. That's over. So they're out the door over $15. This is a Hasbro purchase. The card is not mint. And it's one of these Arc Blue guys. These things sold really good when they first came out. But we've got a few left over. But they're all like not minty cards. So we know collectors like the minty ones. And sometimes somebody wants one they can open. So anyway, that's going out. And this might look familiar. Oh, I'm going to drop them. We got a Polly Pocket. I think this is one from the last estate sale. Or I'm pretty sure that one's from the last one. And that sold for, I want to say $52. I think we took best offer on that. And I'll tell you, yep, $52. Buyer pay shipping on that. And it has, I think, all but one character. I can't remember. There was a couple that were like that. And this is also a Loot Crate, or sorry, not a Loot Crate, a Hasbro purchase. And it's George Lucas in a Stormtrooper outfit. This is pretty cool. Sold for like $28, something like that. We bought a whole bunch of those when that came out because we thought they'd do really good, and they didn't. But people buy them every once in a while. Maybe people will start selling out of them. But I thought they were pretty cool. I mean, it's George Lucas. Not something you see too often. And then you got the Koopa on his little motorcycle thing. This is a Walmart clearance buy. I don't remember how much it sold for. And then this probably looks familiar. Shredder. We just picked this up from Salvation Army. And that sold for, what is it? I won't say $10. Let's see. Nope, $6 plus buyer pay shipping. So $10 out the door. And I think we paid what? $1.99 or maybe $1 for that. I don't remember. And then we also have another Iron Man figure going out. These are starting to sell. Maybe I should list some more of those Hulks. And let's see, is that everything? That's almost everything. So the last thing is some NES manual protectors that we sold. And these sold for like $8, free shipping. And that's everything. So there you go. I think if I catch one of these, I could sell it on Facebook Marketplace as a pet. There's a bunch more back there.
The trucks have been unloading day and night, fraction of its original cost. Save up to 80%.
Tuesday morning, and we have 6 orders going out today. And if everything goes according to plan, you'll be watching this video tonight. So first off, we've got a Woody and a Buzz. They're like kind of like bendable figures. I think they're called Bendums or something like that. But those sold for $15 together as a lot. And buyer pay shipping on those. Then we have another one of these Marvel Legends Iron Man figures going out. It's made to look like old Toy Biz packaging. And then we also have another one of these Trackmasters that came from that bag full of Thomas Train Trackmaster things. This one only sold for $6.50 buyer pay shipping, but that's because he's a little more worn than the other ones that we had. And we have this Lego Batman blister pack, or whatever you call these poly packs. And that one sold, I don't know, I think I want to say $10. Yep, $10. Oh wait, hold on. Did I admit? $9, $8.99, not $9.99. Plus buyer pay shipping on this. And then this giant Donkey Kong Jenga. It was complete. It's in pretty good shape, the box and everything. And that sold for $30 buyer pay shipping. We took best offer on that. I don't remember how much we paid for that or where we got it, but it's going to somebody new. And then we have someone who bought 2 of these Justice League reprints from Loot Crate. So that is everything going out today. We're going to see what we can find at the thrift stores today. I was told to grab a basket, so let's see. Ooh, hey. Oh, what a jerk.
Oh my god.
Well, let's see.
Yeah, good one.
What did you throw in here? Dang, we're going to have to look through some of these. Don't want that one. All right, still haven't looked through here, but there's other resellers here, so we're jumping through this real quick. But you know I'm going to grab the Linkables, man. The Moose, he always sells good. And check this. Another one. How much was this? $4. That's going to be worth it. And I see some action figures right there we're going to have to look at. Looks like they reloaded. Ooh, we're going to let the pastor know about this. Sales comps, I saw one for like $25 used, and they want $6 for this. I don't know if you'll want this or not. We got to put some games back. All right, we're going to go a little over budget today at Goodwill, so we're going to get this octopus thing because sales comps look decent on that. And of course, we're getting the Linkable and the sloth. And these are empty, so I'm going to get these for $1, but they're in decent condition. And these are the games I decided to go ahead and get. This one, I'm still deciding on the darkness, but I'll put a comp up if I decide to get it. But I'm definitely getting the orange box, Enemy Territory, Quake Wars, Need for Speed, NBA Jam. Should keep that one and play it. Dirt Rally on PS4, and then this one's brand new. Marvel vs. Capcom. So cool. Found this brand new sealed $3.99. $31.76 for all that.
In the case over there, though.
I'll have to go look at it and see.
Yeah, it's kind of scratched up. I was looking at it and it's like, yeah.
Now you know the video games is my territory. You can't be coming in on my territory. We're going to be having turf wars. Check this out. I'm not going to get it. That's cool. Old cable box. Okay, so we are going to pick up this Bop It for $3. I don't know if it's what the code is. Nope, I'm not going to get it at half off. $3.23 for the Bop It. Well, we're at Salvation Army. Not really finding anything that's worth it. Empty. All right, we are back from the thrift stores, and I don't know how many of y'all are looking forward to the songs that we do every once in a while, but this week there is no song. And with that said, don't believe everything you hear a YouTuber say. But with this stuff, believe us, we're doing our best as far as giving you the expected profits on all this stuff. So we spent a total of $34.99 for all this right here. And we accidentally picked this up. I don't think when we did the price checking, I think I put this down in the wrong pile. So I didn't really mean to get that. So we'll be lucky to get our money back on that. It only sells for like $10, $11. Who knows? Maybe we can throw in some keywords in there. Maybe pull out a few more and actually get like $1 or $2 out of it. And then we grabbed this just because I think that the comps out there only show like I could probably get like $2 or $3, but I don't know. I'm thinking I might be able to get just a little bit more. We'll give it a shot. And then these ones are actually going to do all right. They should do all right. This one, I really want to play this with somebody. I used to play this game on Genesis with my buddy back in school, and man, we'd spend hours playing this stupid game. It was fun. You're on fire. And then we got Dirt Rally. This is brand new. The disc is loose in there though. So does anybody know a trick on how to get it to not be loose without opening it? Because I don't want to open it. I don't know, we might just have to disclose that it's loose in there. I don't know. But we should be able to get a pretty penny for this one. You know, we only spent technically $3.99 per game is what we spent at Goodwill, but on Tuesdays I get a discount. And it's not because I'm old, but I do to get a discount. And then these right here were all free. They no longer charge me for cases anymore, I guess. According to what the guy was saying, he used to just save them for me and then sell me a big stack for like $1. But I guess now they're just going to give them away. So that's awesome, right? You can make some money on some of these manuals sometimes. I don't know about this specific one, but regardless, the cases are in pretty good condition. And I told him before, you know, I don't care if it's like if some of the cases are junk, but if they got like the manuals and stuff in it, I'd be interested in taking them off his hands. And every once in a while, he gives me a stack of what are going to now be free, I guess. So that's cool. And then the moose, we always grab the moose. It was $1.60. Always grab the moose. And then the sloth, it's almost the same thing as the moose. It just takes a little bit longer to sell, but usually the moose sells quick. And then I've never bought one of these before, but comps look decent on it. We picked it up and it almost rolled off the counter when I was checking out. Like it took off and the lady was like, oh my gosh, and grabbed it. And then the super fight thing, it was $4. We'll make a little bit off of that. And then I was walking around the store at the half off store doing this.
Bop it. Bop it to start.
I told the pastor I should just go stand next to somebody and just keep doing it. But we got a laugh out of a couple girls there. They said something like, oh, I'm going to sleep or something like that.
I score.
Anyway, that's everything we picked up. We did get a free box, so we don't have to pay for one of those. The profits... Excuse that thing. The profits we're expecting out of all the stuff that we can sell that we're... Oh my gosh, shut up. The profits that we can get out of all this stuff that we're expecting about, right, is $107.59. And most of that profit is coming from these games right here. Because, you know, you've seen the comps. So there we go. He's going to sleep. And with that, thanks for watching.
Okay, I may have fibbed. There is a song for this week. We are glad you came along to view our show and watch us grow. We may be bland, aiming for grand. We'll keep the stand down. Don't let them get you down. Don't listen to the clowns. You can get things done. You can get it right. Don't give up. Just stay in this fight. When the world is saying no, don't bother with the lies. Focus on the future. It's always worth a try. There's more than enough to go all around. Negativity will keep you buried deep beneath the ground. Don't let them get you down. Don't listen to the clowns. You can get things done. You can get this right. Don't give up. Just stay in this fight. We're showing how easy it is for you to do. Not every pick's a winner. You might take a loss, but if you keep on trying, you could be the boss. Don't let them get you down. Don't listen to the clowns. You can get things done. You can get in this